Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Tarot with Tay. Welcome to the Tay gang. If you've never been here before, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell to be notified every single time that I pull up, okay? Thank you guys so much for the love, the support, the bookings, the donations, everything that you do to provide love for this channel. If you'd like to book a personal reading, be sure to hit the very first link in the description box. So head on over to the Goddess of the Unknown to do that. If you're interested in being added to the Tarot Takeation waitlist, you can email me and I will definitely add you. Just send me your name and your email address, your favorite email address, okay? Because we have so many. Make sure it's the one that you check most often. And be sure, if you enjoy this video, to give this video a big old thumbs up, okay? And maybe share this video with a friend or family member that you think may find it useful. And if you enjoy this video enough and you feel like you want to leave a donation, we have a virtual tip jar in the description box that you can most definitely donate to. Always appreciated, never required. So, as you can tell from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing a pick a card on your claim to fame. What are you known for now? What will you be known for? And part 2, a message from your future self. So this reading today is all about awareness, who you are becoming, and who you will become. Okay, I hope that made sense. Okay, who you are becoming, and who you will become. That's what this video is all about. So let's go ahead and no long talking. Let's get this ish on and poppin'. And here we have our 4 groups where Spirit is actually giving me specific channeled messages for you to listen to in order to pick your group. So group number 1, this is your group if Blue Lace Agate with the Vice Versa Tarot. This is your group if you feel like there have been a lot of outside forces, outside of opinions, crowding your mental space. If you feel like you're in between a rock and a hard place because what you want to do doesn't align with what others want of you, in this particular stage of your life, this is the reading for you, Blue Lace. All right? Group number 2, Amethyst. Group number 2, Amethyst, this is your reading paired with half of the tea leaf. This is your group if you feel as though you have some sort of psychic connection to someone that you've never met before. You have this inkling that there is someone out there that you are destined to meet. You don't really know if it's romantic, platonic. You don't know any details, but you just have a feeling. This is also for you if you feel like someone has been watching you or someone has been interested in you to offer you something like love, a job, or money, or whatever the case may be. Group number 3, this is your reading if you... I'm hearing you feel torn. This is with the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Feeling torn between which direction to take, between your duality, your light and your dark, your femme and your masculine. This is your group if you would really wish to simplify a situation right now so that you would know a specific direction to take. Simplicity is the energy of my group number 3s. And now group number 4. This little turquoise. You are being called to ask yourself, where have you been plaguing your own life? Where have you been allowing poison, or what thoughts have you been entertaining that you feel that you should not be? In this specific chapter of your life, how do you feel like your thoughts have been plaguing your riches, your wealth, your abundance? I'm hearing Christ consciousness for this group. So now, here are your 4 groups. You've been given the channeled messages, and so now let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so if you selected Blue Lace Agate, then this is your reading. And I am hearing that you are asking for more, or you are being encouraged to ask for more. Okay? And as I say that, we just split the deck. Whew! Come on! We just split the deck to the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. We're already starting off very strong here. Okay? Six of Wands, meaning you put yourself in a position of power. You put yourself on this high horse. Eight of Wands, to say what you need to say. Say what you need. Tell people what you need. Tell your guides, tell the Lord, tell whom, whatever. Tell them what you need. All right? So this could be the energy that you guys are stepping into. I feel like this is your new energy. I feel like you've just stepped into this energy where you're knowing your worth, and now you are requiring that people pay the price, okay? Let's see. Tell me more. We're going to do the top, what my group number ones are known for, and what my group number ones will be known for. So let's go ahead and get started. What are my group number ones known for? The Ten of Swords. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I just said, that you left one cycle that was pretty painful, okay? I'm seeing that for sure here. It was a painful cycle. And it's funny that we have, okay, hold on, my brain. The moon in front of the sun. This is some sort of eclipse, Lord. Don't, look, just, I'm not a science teacher, okay? But this is what I'm getting here. It's like the moon, or yes, thank you, Spirit. The moon, also known as fears, were blocking your light. But you've abandoned that. You shed that old skin. I see this armor was actually your clothing, but you decided to take it off. So what are my group number ones known for? Transformation, shedding old skin, leaving behind old habits, okay? Wow, the Ace of Swords. Taking on a whole new way of existing, thinking, being, doing. Everything about you is different now. Well, that's what you are known for, is completely switching it up. I don't want to take anything that falls on the floor today. And then we have the Hierophant coming out here. And it's funny that I said that I don't feel like taking anything that falls on the floor today. Talk about knowing your worth, right? You don't take crumbs. You don't take anything that doesn't meet you where you are or encourage you to reach higher. Okay? And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing the term true acknowledgement, and at the bottom of the deck, look at that, the Seven of Wands. So what are you known for? Finding your voice, okay? Now we're being brought back to your stone, the blue lace agate. Is all about calming and soothing the self and the throat specifically, in order to express, in order to be free, in order to live, okay? There's a soothing energy that's coming through here right now. But there's also a fierceness as well. There's a lot of duality coming through here. Let me just say that. Duality, and we literally were just talking about the sun and the moon earlier. And then the Hierophant coming out with the back turned to us. This tells me that you have a lot in store, okay? You have a lot up under your, what is that saying? A lot up your sleeve, yeah. You have a lot to offer. You have a lot to stand on. You have a lot of fruits that have yet to blossom here. And this is what you are known for right now, is the potential that you have to move forward, okay? Let's continue on. What are my group number ones known for? Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. You've met a new version of yourself. Look at this, the star. Guaranteed success. You've met the part of you that refuses to ever lose. Gong, an exciting event. You have found your... Oh, wow. You have found your vitality. You have found your inspiration. You have found your reason in life. You have found your purpose. And this doesn't mean that you have found like the perfect job or the perfect husband or the perfect wife or the perfect spouse or the perfect pet. No, this is just seeing life for what it is and loving it exactly as it comes. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. This is how you are currently known, is building on your potential, fighting for something that you want. This is what you're currently viewed as here, okay? And so now we're going to get into what you will be known for. What you will be known for. What will my group number one? Wow. Okay, these fell right into my lap. Wow. And look at this. Okay, so we have number one, leadership at the bottom of the deck here. And then we have pleasure that came out with courage. Okay, so what will you be known for? This is that energy of having the courage to take the path that is less traveled and making it work for you. Okay, this is you quite literally taking the lead in your life to say that this is the direction that I'm going to go in, and you will be known for making that work for you. Look at that power. So you can expect to be in charge in some way, shape, or form in the future here. I'm hearing for some of you, it is in the near future. But this is not talking about like, oh, like, yeah, I got power over the people. No, this is talking about the power that you have within yourself and what you do with it. What you will be known for is, I'm hearing, causing a lot of breakthroughs, breakdowns, okay? And then we have healing chaos. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. As I was saying, breakthroughs and breakdowns. Sometimes those kind of situations and cycles can be a bit difficult, but what I'm seeing here is, wow, look at this, forgiveness. There's this energy of you being able to release a lot as you move throughout this journey. So what you will be known for is finding literally the pleasure, the joys in life in following your heart and empowering yourself, and knowing that just because you're doing these things doesn't mean that that means everything is perfect. That just means that you have literally the courage to move on whatever it is that you wish to move on, because you believe in yourself. You have the power within, and you are expressing it externally. And you are ushering in a lot of great new opportunities in your life. I'm seeing a lot of new friendships, relationships, kindred spirits coming into your life. I'm hearing soul family. For some of you, marriage is in the future for you with the Hierophant and things here. I'm just seeing a lot of beautiful beginnings in your life simply because of what you have released and how you choose to move forward on courage and with self-empowerment at the forefront of your journey here. That was 2. I just want 1. Embracing. This is a beautiful card to come out right now, because this is the perfect embodiment of the energy of your reading. What you are currently known for, let me show you. What you are currently known for and what you will be known for are directly aligned with one another. Wow, new beginnings. This is what I'm talking about, because you are already in this energy. So let me just say that if you ever felt confused about where you were, or conflicted about where you are in life, just know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. A lot of wise leaders have expressed how you know when you're in the right place at the right time, when it doesn't make sense to you, but you feel safe, but it feels right, but it feels good. Yes, you have anxieties. Yes, you have worries. Yes, you have troubles. It won't always be perfect, but for some reason, something just always feels right. And so what I'm seeing here is that you are in this energy of feeling like everything is divinely timed. You're always in the right place at the right time, and you are embracing where you are and all that you are, where you are, and allowing yourself to grow into what you are meant to become, and allowing yourself to shed away old aspects of you that you should not take into this next journey, this next chapter with you. It's this simple energy of reflection here. Reflection is your vibe at this time. Reflecting on what you've done, what you haven't done, what you will do, what you won't do, who you will allow into your energy, who you won't allow into your energy, who you will celebrate with, who you won't celebrate with, who needs you, who wants you, who desires you, who's using you. I'm seeing you coming to a lot of conclusions in this chapter of your life. So I'm seeing a lot of wisdom unfolding for you. Wow. Sunrise. Oh, we have two that just came out here. Okay, so we have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Come on. So let's just say that you are on the path to press restart, reset on your own life. And then we have mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And what's so funny is that technically this card was in the reverse behind the sunrise, which tells me that this is the energy that you have stepped away from, is being stubborn and not changing and not growing and not evolving. So I'm seeing that this is your overall energy, that people are watching and have watched you grow from someone who wasn't very flexible, someone who wasn't interchangeable, someone who was very steadfast in where they refused to move, all of that. But now I see that you're in this place where you remain still, but your environments change around you, and then you allow yourself to evolve within the environment. I'm seeing you develop spiritually in a way that most do not. You are finding home. You are finding refuge within your physical being, which is allowing you to unlock a lot of, I'm hearing responsibility, and awakening a lot of aspects within yourself that had lied dormant for a very long time, that are still dormant right now, but you are kind of like knocking on the door of these dormant parts of you. All right, so let's go ahead and get your closing card before we get into your part 2 reading of the message from your future self, which will give you further assistance and guidance and advice on where to go from here, or just to confirm that you are in the right place, which group number 1, you most absolutely are in the right place at the right time always. But you guys are really accepting and literally embracing where you are and finding beauty in it. Healing chaos. I'm seeing you finding beauty in the life that you're living. And so what you will be known for is empowering yourself over any complications or any steadfast or like hard stops in your life. I see you always finding a way out, always finding a solution, always taking a new route. All right, so if you'd like to book a personal reading, very first link in the description box to make that happen, okay? And if you would like to as my girl Star would say, contribute to this video energetically, give this video a thumbs up. Love that, Star. And if you would like to donate to the channel, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required. But let's go ahead and get your last card before we get into your part 2. Table, hard work ahead. This is what I'm talking about. You are in a phase of your life where there is a lot unfolding here. You've come to a lot of realizations, a lot of truths. Again, that reflection, that is your overall energy of how you have embraced the life that you're living, is by reflecting on where you've been, what you've done, what you didn't do, where you didn't go, and allowing that to guide you moving forward. You are using your own experiences and turning it into your wisdom, your knowledge, and you are applying it to every situation. And so you can expect that your table is going to get bigger, okay? There's going to be more people, there's going to be more excitement, there's going to be a lot of new, fresh beginnings in your life, simply because of this vibe that you have taken on. You're following through with what you truly believe, and that is the key to life. Trusting yourself. I hear my little crows outside confirming for me. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. This is the energy that you are coming out of. People are seeing you free yourself. People are seeing you restrain yourself. People are seeing you pull yourself out of this funk. I feel like you were in a funk for a while. For some of you, you were in a funk since birth, and that is okay because you are finding your way out. Hard work ahead is just letting you know that everything that you're building towards is bringing you exactly what you want and then some. That's the thing, is that life is a beautiful blessing in the sense that, yeah, we can plan and we can arrange and we can do this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, what's going to happen is going to happen. And there's a lot of beauty unfolding in your life, and I need you guys to further embrace that, further embrace your power, further embrace your courage, and further embrace loving life, and further embrace allowing yourself to let go of things that you know are no good for you. I see that you are also known for breaking free of other people's expectations of you. This is your overall energy here, but I could go on and on. I don't want to be repetitive, so let's just go ahead and wrap up this reading here, and you guys head on over into your part 2 to find out what your future self has to tell you right now. Until then, see you guys next time. Group number 2, let's get to it. Group number 2, if you selected this amethyst stone, then this is your reading. And for you, I am hearing my rework of Meg Thee Stallion, Money Good. Hey, na-na. Hey, na-na. Hey, na-na. Yeah. Money good, though where I'm from, let them know I'm still hood. I ain't have to get nobody hit, but I could. For a poster pic, should I flex? Yeah, I should. I ain't gotta worry about shit, money good. So, you are in your bag. You are cutting off toxic connections. I see this is my group that is quite literally on the path to success, on the path to seeing your worth, and who didn't align, you're cutting them out. I'm seeing, if it ain't about a bag, I don't want to talk. Not in the sense that like all you care about is money, but just in the sense that if it's not adding to me, then that means it's most likely only subtracting. Therefore, I'm going to remove myself from the equation so that you can't take from me. So again, this is a self-worth journey, okay? For my amethyst group, I am seeing you focused on your bag. I'm seeing you stepping into new developments. I'm a lot of cutting people off. For a lot of you, this is also like leaving a job, okay? But you might have initiated, look at that, mountain road. You are on the road to success. You might have just invoked your own tower moment somehow by removing someone from your life, removing yourself from a location, a job change, okay? But there was some sort of tower moment in your life, and that is what's coming through here. And it's because you've shifted your focus. Like, I just really see someone who was once so worried about something. Like, I'm seeing like a student sitting at a college table, and all the books, you just knock them off the table and you just get up and you go do what you actually want to do. I feel like you were stuck in this energy of doing things just for the heck of it, doing it just because somebody else was doing it, or doing it just because your mom or your dad or your sister or some guardian or someone wanted you to do it. But now you're like, what's the point in putting myself through all of this pain, heartache, and struggle if I could put myself through my own pain, heartache, and struggle and actually get something that I want from it? It's like you were putting yourself through these things that you, at the end of it all, you didn't even care about the result. You weren't even interested in the result. Now you are only entertaining things that you actually want to entertain. So what I'm going to do is do a top reading of what you are currently known for, and the bottom what you will be known for, before we get into your part 2 of what messages from your future self need to come through. Look at this, stork. News of a birth, new business, or opportunity. Yeah, I was definitely seeing that for a lot of you too. You might have kind of like just picked up and left. Okay, you might have picked up and started a business, a spiritual business. Or what I'm seeing here is that someone else's spiritual business kind of helped you to motivate yourself to go make desired changes. But what I'm seeing here is that you had a desire and then you acted on it. You made a plan and you acted on it. It wasn't out of foolishness. I'm getting Leo Virgo energy. So the month of August and what is that? July and August? I think so. Let's go with July, August, September, just to be on the safe side. July, August, September could be very relevant months of development for you, or realizations or breakthroughs, okay? But what I'm seeing here is that you are being perceived, you're being viewed as this person who is chasing something that they've always wanted. Chasing something, or you know what, I don't even want to say chasing, it's really building something. Wow. I love what I do. I love what I do. This is what you are known for right now, is concentrating on the bag. And again, not in a toxic way. This is when people say that you're in your bag, that doesn't mean, well, for some people it could be, but when you're in your bag, that doesn't literally mean like, oh, I only care about money. That just means I only care about what's adding to me. Health, wealth, success, happiness, it comes in all forms. Abundance comes in all forms. It's not just monetary. What I see is that you are currently known for focusing on your own abundance, prosperity, wealth, and vibes. I heard vibration. Vine. Seek out information that will help you. People see you doing research. People see you networking. People see you building. Look, arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So if someone here made some sort of decision to leave a group or a person, place, or a thing, and now you're kind of like, oh Lord, like I don't really know, let me tell you, that uncertainty is going to dissipate very soon. If not very soon, let me rephrase that. It's going to be very soon, but to you it's going to feel like forever because you're literally going through it. But let's talk about the omniscient perspective, the Most High's perspective, the truth of it all. Time doesn't exist. And so this thing that you're building up towards, let's remember that time doesn't exist in the realm that you're working with. You are taking this path, you're literally shooting this arrow into the dark, not really knowing what to do. You are learning along the way. You are learning yourself along the way. You're learning how to communicate with spirit along the way. You're learning to maneuver in a way that you're listening to God's voice, the Most High's voice directly. You're learning. And so when you're learning, that takes trial, error. That means that you may fail a few times, but that's okay. If at first you don't succeed, like our girl Aaliyah said, dust yourself off and try again. That's how you are known right now, is someone who is constantly seeking out information, constantly seeking out wealth, constantly seeking out new ways of moving, new ways to expand. Networking is really big here for this group as well. So this could be, I'm hearing internationally, but just take it as it resonates. But I'm just saying that this is something on a larger scale, meaning that you are chasing something or seeking something, building something bigger than you. You might even be communicating with people across seas, people that you don't even know, just to get information. I see this could also be someone you're currently known for seeking knowledge, truth, okay? Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. But to put this in a summary, to sum all this up right now, you are just known as someone who is currently rebuilding. You've deconstructed and now you are laying it back out brick by brick, and it's actually what you want as opposed to what everyone else wanted. I keep hearing that song, that rework that I did. I'm going to leave that link down below for you guys. But Wonders wants to come out and talk to you. Look at that. The wonders of the world, as I was just talking about international, the wonders of the world. This is talking about you exploring new territory and seeing value in places that you've never seen value before. For a lot of you, this is also just talking about, I would like to point out that I believe this is an amethyst point as well. So amethyst. But I feel like for a lot of, amethyst. So amethyst is big for you guys. But I feel like for a lot of you, you are exploring life and seeing the world in a much more beautiful light than you ever have. Look at that trust. You find yourself trusting God a little bit more. You find yourself trusting your path a little bit more. This is how people are viewing you, as someone who's kind of like carefree and just going with the flow and doing what feels right, okay? Look, flexibility, going with the flow, in the wind, okay? And I'm also picking up this energy of someone who's constantly learning, someone who doesn't pretend to know it all. Happiness, but someone who's just seeking joy, okay? I'm quite literally seeing the Fool card here. You are on this journey. You have just initiated, or I feel like this group, you have just initiated your Fool's journey, okay? Let's see. Continuing on, we're going to go ahead and pull 2 tea leaves to add to this, and then we're going to get what you will be known for. We have Weeping Willow, Family Sorrow. So remember when I was talking about those connections and the cutoffs and this, that, and the third? This may have been a very difficult cycle for you because you might have had to cut off some people that were there from time. Okay, I will say that. I just feel like it's this energy of like people that you thought would be there from the beginning to the end. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. Okay, yeah, I just saw bridge and tower. So that just makes me think that there is a broken bridge between you and another now. And it had to happen with the tower. Look at that tree, affairs with your family. So for a lot of you, there was a broken family situation. For a lot of you, you may have felt like you were forced out of your home here. Or you just kind of forced yourself out of your home because it didn't feel like home. Throne, position of authority. You have stepped up in some way, shape, or form in your life because someone else wouldn't. Or, okay, for some of you, you have taken custody of your sibling as well. I'm picking that up here. But overall, what I'm seeing here is that you are currently known for embarking on a whole new Fool's journey, and you are kind of just going with the flow. And it's like people are looking at you like a sitcom just to see like what you're doing next, like just trying to see. It's funny that I said a sitcom, and it made me think that some people are like sitting back laughing. So if you feel like there are people laughing or like trying to question what it is that you're doing, just let them continue, because you already know. You already know. They laughed at Jesus. They questioned Jesus. So of course they're gonna question you. They'll look. Don't take me there, Spirit. I ain't finna go there. But they'll nail anyone to the cross. Keep going. Have your faith, have your trust, and keep exploring because you're on the right path. Bowl. Plenty of material things. I'm also seeing that you have stepped into this abundant mentality. That's what gave you the courage to walk away from whatever it is that you walked away from, because you were like, there is more. More is coming. You're like, more is here. More is now. More is not in the past. More is not anything but now and forever more. More. Okay, now I'm thinking of Drake's album, More Life. But yeah, like you just have this abundant mindset now where you just believe that anything is possible. And because of that, guess what? Anything is possible. So let's go ahead and figure out now what you will be known for in the future. I keep hearing that song. Hey, na, na. Hey, na, na. Hey, na, na. Money good, though, where I'm from, look at this, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. As I'm talking about you creating this, you doing that, look at that, and the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck peeking out, moving on your intuitive thoughts, your dreams, your wishes, your hopes, whatever the case may be, you're moving on it, okay? And then we have the Three of Pentacles. with judgment. As I was talking about, you are listening to spirit. You're learning how to communicate with spirit, working together with spirit, the divine. Look, Five of Pentacles, to fix your financial situation, to fix your abundant, your lack mentality into an abundant mentality. This is the journey that you're on, and this is like an ever flowing journey here. That's not just I start today and I'm done tomorrow. This is a lifetime, a lifelong journey, especially for this group, because I'm seeing that that's another thing too. Weeping willow, family sorrow. You come from a home that maybe didn't have much to offer. Maybe it was just this energy of wanting more from life. And I feel like this group may have come from a place where you were confusing wanting more with being ungrateful or greed, when in reality you just wanted to live a life that you loved. Okay, so this is what I am seeing here now. Also, because we're talking about connection with the divine and what you will be known for. So what you will be known for is completely altering your financial status, completely altering it. And this is completely through faith, like all faith based. Okay, people are going to be like, this person seemed like they were moving all willy-nilly, seemed like they was just doing whatever, just going with the wind, when in reality they were exploring the depths of knowledge that was presented to them through spirit, through dreams, through experience with other people. Okay, so I see you learning, being a lifelong learner. This is also how you will be known too. Let me go ahead and get some closing cards here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Look at that. I just cut the deck to ladder, climbing towards success. Okay. So you are in your rags to riches energy. Okay. This is the storyline that is unfolding right before your eyes and others, even though it may not feel like it. But that's the thing. If it felt like it, what would be the joys of life? What would be the point of living life if it always felt good? All right. Let's go ahead. If you would like to book a personal reading, very first link in the description box to make that happen. Head on over to the Goddess of the Unknown to book your personal reading today. If you enjoyed this reading enough to give it a thumbs up, please do so. And if you also enjoyed this reading enough to leave a tip for the channel, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Feel free to do that. Always appreciated, never required. But let's get your closing messages before we get into part 2 of what your future self wants to tell you. All right, so we have nest, all that home energy. Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So again, this is what I was talking about. For some of you, you may have cut off family, or for some of you, you may have taken on a new responsibility within your family lineage. I feel like some of you are trying, not even some of you, probably all of you, if you pick this group and it's resonating. I feel like this group is trying to develop a way to create generational wealth. Like that's what this is talking, like wealth, vine, arrow. Like this is talking about tying a golden coin to this vine and then putting an arrow at the end of it, shooting the arrow off, and it's going in every direction, but the source comes from you. You want to be the source of wealth for you and your people. Position of authority. You want to look, February, you want to bring in this change. February gives me big Aquarian energy. Like for this reading specifically, Aquarius owns February. All right, so big Aquarian energy here. What other sign is in February? Is that Pisces? Yeah, Pisces. So, okay, that makes a lot of sense actually, because we're talking about Aquarian doing something on a large scale for the masses, and Pisces, that dream-like energy. You are dreaming of being that provider. You're dreaming of doing this. You're dreaming of doing that for the masses, which is why it will happen. You will be known for not just blessing yourself, but blessing everyone around you. Dog barking, advice from a friend. You will also be known for being that person that people go to for financial advice, or for security, or for advice. Okay, so I see a lot of people coming to you in the future for advice, for guidance, for tips and tricks on how you did this and how you did that. And the third, ooh, look at this. I'm done. After I read this last card to you, I'm gonna just drop the mic. Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. This is what you will be known for in the future. Is for quite literally manifesting success. For it's like everything that you're doing right now, you may not be getting zilch for it. You may not be seeing anything right now. Keep going. Thank you guys so much for choosing and trusting me to be a reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, but most importantly, truth and motivation to keep you going throughout this journey called life. Enjoy it. It is the journey, never the destination, because what is the destination? There is no end. So just keep going. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. And don't forget to check out part 2 to find out what messages from your future self need to come through. And let's go ahead and get into the next group, number 3. Group number 3, if you selected this tourmaline or tourmalated quartz, then this is your reading. And that term, that beginning of the word, is that the prefix? Thank you. Tor. Let me see. What does that mean? Because what I'm thinking of is torture, honestly. Tor. Prefix. Meaning. Who? Exactly. All right. The prefix tor stands for with difficulty or hardship, difficult or hard. So this is my group that never really had it easy, never really got it easy, never really gets it easy. It don't really come easy. But just because it don't come easy don't mean that it can't come. Okay? We have going forward here. So we're talking about bounce back game, or just the ability to get up and keep going. I'm hearing the ability to see through an opponent, the ability to see through a situation going forward, always moving, always growing, always changing, always evolving. I'm hearing emphasis on the always growing. I'm picking up on either someone's son or brother or something. He's taller, more melanated, all right? And I feel like he plays basketball or something, has a short cut, like a fade, faded on the sides, but a little fro, okay? But we have security here. For some of you, yeah, this is definitely like a younger brother that you have taken into your home, or you have sheltered or something here. But this is this energy of you feeling like you always have to be constantly moving. This energy of a nomad is coming through here. So what you are known for coming out here right now is moving, okay? Moving all the time. Opportunity. So this could be you moving on opportunity, or people seeming like you're always, people feeling like you're always looking for an opportunity, and that's why you're always moving around, constantly changing, constantly evolving. For some of you, wow, okay, so for some of you, you're going to be surprised to know that, believe it or not, people feel like you are known for having a good time, okay? For some of you, this is like equating to, despite everything, or just equating to you may go out and celebrate pretty often, okay? And I'm not seeing excessive at all, just balanced, okay? Continuing on, we have acts, forces working against you. And the fact that this came in right here between going forward and security, this is what I'm talking about. Is something always was chopping at the wood. Every time you would progress forward, something would always chop you back down, chop you back down, chop you back down every single time. All right. Okay, I'm going to take the one that flipped over out of all of those. And that's acts. Be careful. Do not take risks. Okay, so this was like everything that was coming into your energy, your storyline, telling you, okay, like, yeah, that opportunity is great, but we can't be. Okay, so for some of you, this is like financial here. I'm seeing that something that you are known for is being modest with your pay, or like either you don't like to spend a lot of money, so frugal, or you don't maybe make a lot of money, but I see that you make a way. Okay, yeah, look at that, victory in some endeavors. So there is this energy of like a climb up towards a certain status or a certain situation, okay, or a certain place. Like people, you're known for seeking something, okay. For some of you, it's seeking revenge, okay. But tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. But yeah, no, the majority of you, it's back to that energy of you just saying, you know what, yeah, despite all the things that have chopped me back, and made me feel insecure about my stability, like like the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, like your stability, your home, that kind of energy is really coming through here. It's something about the home that just, it wasn't the most favorable situation. Yeah, I'm taking that honking, I'm going to take that as confirmation. It wasn't the most favorable, but you've made the best of it, okay, or you're moving towards making the best of it, okay. We have bell, announcement, and vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you, okay. So what is this? Are these, okay, so I'm hearing these are two separate entities, okay. So let's focus on this bell energy first. That's giving me the energy of the horn that was honking outside. So for some of you, this is confirmation. If you hear like a lot of horns outside, or you hear a lot of noise and stuff like that, this is confirmation that this is for you and you are in the right place. But I am also seeing that there is news of an opportunity or a risk or a jump that you could take, but it's really going to be onto you if you decide to move forward in this way. It's like you could choose to struggle as you are, you could choose to struggle pursuing something that you actually desire, okay. So there is this energy of having a choice to follow through with your joys, the things that light you up, and you are definitely being encouraged to do this, okay. Let's continue on. Continuing on, let's see, what are my group number 3s going to be known for? What are my group number 3s going to be known for? What are my group number 3s? I'm hearing salvation, salvation. The King of Swords, okay, so for some of you, this is righting some wrongs. For some of you, this is wow, I didn't even realize a Fool was here. I was gonna say this was you making a new name for yourself, or like I'm getting this energy of someone who's cleaning up their reputation, okay. Yeah, and the Magician here, yeah, so you're gonna be known for someone who cleans up their reputation. Like, let's say that maybe you come off of something that wasn't the greatest, but you make the most of it, okay. So I can see that. Yeah, in a situation where it probably would put other people's hands behind their back and they wouldn't know how to move forward, you are plotting, you are scheming, you are making progress, okay. So I am seeing that any complications that do come into your life, or anything that kind of triggers you, or just throws something off, yeah, there's like this sense of someone exposing secrets here, whether this is a friend, lover, or something like that. But I'm seeing that you are going to make the most of it, or you have made the most of it. Well, seeing that this is what you will be known for, this is what we're moving into. So this is talking about a reputation being spruced up, tidied up. Now, this doesn't have to mean that you're going to be like exposed or anything like that. It could just be a sense of rags to riches kind of story, like someone who literally cleaned up their act and cleaned up their life, you know. This could be the story of someone who overcame an addiction. You know, this could go so many different ways. Look at that, the Ace of Wands, but just know that it ends with you winning. The beginning and the end of this is you winning, okay? Wow, the Ace of Swords. Talk about all of that, okay? I'm hearing all that, all that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your closing messages here. This has just been a combination of what you are currently known for and what you will be known for. So this makes complete sense because we talked about this broken home life, this energy of fours, this instability here. I'm seeing you cleaning up that act, and you're going to be feeling very prosperous and very stable moving forward, and that's what you're going to be known for, is making light out of this darkness here. And wow, as I'm saying that, Mountain Road, you are on the road to success, and I did pre-shuffle these cards. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, the very first link in the description box to make that happen, head on over to thegoddessoftheunknown.com. to book your personal reading today. If you enjoyed this video enough to give it a thumbs up, please do that. And if you also enjoyed this video enough to leave a virtual tip for the channel, there is a tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required, but thank you in advance. And now let's go ahead and continue on. Okay, closing out, we have Bo. You are highly thought of. This is what I'm saying. You are turning around some narrative in your life, or I'm hearing you're reconstructing something here. You're reconstructing, a reputation keeps coming through. Firecracker, excitement, okay? So excitement and Bell, I'm seeing there's going to be some form of an announcement or some sort of a breakthrough that's coming through for you here, all right? And we have Vine, seek out information that will help you. If you've been like wanting assistance, I'm seeing that there is going to be communication in that, whether this is something short-term or long-term. Maybe you need customer service assistance and they weren't answering the phone. You will be getting that help, okay? But moving back into that storyline of the lover, I'm seeing love, the vine here. There's going to be some sort of rekindling or revitalizing. There's something that's quite literally coming back to life, as the Ace of Wands says here. And this is what you will be known for: mice, wow, discord among friends or family. So this could be talking about you overcoming this. Remember I was talking about that broken home thing. You are the glue, okay? Whether you're putting it back together or you are reconstructing it in a whole new way and using different pieces and all of that. But wow, horse, short journey, and you're gonna be the talk when they talk about how fast she did it. They're gonna be like, yo, we just turned around and now you balling. Now you're doing this, now you're doing that, now you're abundant, period. Because that's what happens when you leave it up to God's plan, okay? Put it all in God's hands, all right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, but most importantly, truth and motivation to you to keep going, all right? Thank you for choosing and trusting me to be a reader. It means so much more to me than you even know. Be sure to check the description box for all of our important links to socials and everything that I mentioned earlier. And also don't forget to check out your part 2 to find out what your future self has to say to you. Let's get into group number 4 and then party on into part 2. Turquoise, I am being brought to chewing gum, like spearmint, minty, refreshing types of flavors of chewing gum. And it's making me think of someone who's trying to calm their nerves, someone who is yearning for something new, someone who is trying not to lose their ish, if I'm being quite honest here. And so when this person realizes, guys, I kid you not, I was going to talk about an announcement. And I don't even know how I rang that. I really don't even know. And it was such a clear and concise ring. I was literally just about to talk about you notifying someone, you letting it be known that, hey, look, I'm about to lose my ish if someone doesn't help me now. You are being encouraged to ask for help if you have not already. Angel just came out. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. We want to help. All you have to do is ask. Broom, new home, new attitude. For some of you, this is going to be an announcement of moving homes. Okay, that's another thing too. For some of you, you're going to be so like over a situation that you are going to kind of just say, you know what, F it. I'm going to take this leap of faith and I'm going to leave the nest. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, whatever the case may be. I'm going to go live with this friend. We have advice from a friend coming in here. All right. For some of you, I'm seeing that what you are currently known for is taking advice from someone in the spiritual realm and moving with that, okay? And look, pen, new job, career. And that's exactly what spiritual assistance helps you do, is to create new things, to tell you how to move in another direction, in a new direction, to attract new things, new vibrations, new people, new things, everything, all right? So let's go ahead and continue on into this reading, all right? Let's see. I feel like there's something else that wants to come through here for these 3 cards, but I'm just going to continue on until it comes through. All right. But this is definitely announcements of moving homes or signs. Signs. You're picking up signs. You're seeing signs. Ooh, judgment just jumped up. Signs. You are known for someone who is following signs right now. That's what you are known as right now. Someone who is following signs, seeing signs and following them. Okay. Look at this. The 7 of Wands just came out with the 8 of Cups. Someone who is defending their every motion, their every move because of the signs. Look at that. Signs. Signs. Shooting stars are signs. Birds are signs, okay? I'm just getting this energy of signs, signs, signs. And even this here, this is an X. This represents 10. Okay, these would be 2 and 5. So this is 10 to 5. So maybe you've been seeing 1025. Okay, but it's just this energy of you seeing symbols, you seeing messages, and everything around you. All right, and this is what you are known for right now, is the signs and the synchronicities that you are picking up on and following through with. People are like, oh, who is this person listening to? Look at that, 6 of Swords. This is what you are known for right now, is being guided on this journey with spiritual assistance here, okay? Your ancestors, your spirit guides, angels, everything is coming through right now. And I want you to know that this is confirmation that yes, those signs are real, because I do see you really questioning the validity of your faith in these symbols, these signs, these synchronicities. It's like, how many do we have to see before we realize that it's not a coincidence? It's literally being done on purpose. This is what we see. This is what we see. That's why it's bright in these 2 cards. But this is what we feel, uncertainty. But this uncertainty blinds us to the shooting star that's right behind us. It's like every time you pout over signs that don't seem signy enough, you miss another sign. All right? Forest, muddled, unclear thinking coming through here. So this is what we are now moving into what you will be known for. All right? Oh, too many. Okay, we're now moving into what you will be known for. Your uncertainty prevails positively. Good news comes. You see, okay, so this is how I picture this. This is your brain, the muddled and unclear thinking, and this is your ear. It's literally a brain connected to the ear. It's like the brain is going a mile a minute, and then it hears something, that ding, that ringing sound. You hear something, okay? Something is activated. You are hearing your guides, okay? Wreath, sorrow over a loss. You are hearing that loved one that you lost, okay? If you're wondering if this is who is protecting you, absolutely. Look at that harp, great happiness harp, the angel's favorite instrument. Come on now. And literally, angel came out in your reading here. So let me see. I don't understand how this is. It's like I do, but I don't. It's like, how is this what you are known for, what you will be known for? For being, I'm hearing for being divinely guided, led, and then I'm seeing this peace dove here for being an angel. Well, family wishes come true. Using ancestral knowledge and wisdom, the whispers of the earth, of the ancestors, to guide you out of situation. Look at that barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So what you are currently known for is cleaning up shop, knocking everything down that doesn't work for you. And it's like, where did you get this idea from? You're like, you know what, I don't know, it came to me in a dream. I had a vision, I heard this, this person said that, I saw this sign. Whatever the case may be, you're known as just cleaning up shop based on some little bit of information like that. And what it's resulting in is you being known for listening to the other side, you being known for being spiritually connected, you being known for elevating and evolving, because all of these cards, this 7 of Wands, the Judgment, and the 8 of Cups, these are all symbols of spirituality for me. The 7 of Wands is giving me straight up spiritual warrior, while the Judgment card is quite literally direct connection to the divine, which is right up under the angel card. And the Eight of Cups is someone who's constantly venturing off spiritually to develop more, like questioning the self and asking the self why. And in those moments that you ask yourself why, you get advice from your spirit guides. You're in direct connection here, and so you will be known for this, because I feel like right now you're in the development stages of it, but you have no idea where this is taking you because you don't even realize what you're doing. All right, honestly, it's just how you exist. Guys, gong and the freaking sound. I was gonna mention this card too, but I was like, nah, there's no way. But silly me, there's always a way, because guess what? As I just said to you guys, there's no such thing as coincidences. I think I said that to this group. I hope so. But let's go ahead and get your closing messages. I've really loved this reading thus far. I really hope that you have too. Don't forget to check out your part 2, where you will get messages from your not your higher self. Wow, okay, so someone needs to watch a higher self reading, but from your future self. I do have a reading, a couple of readings back. The part 2 is your higher self, so I highly recommend that. I'll find the link and put it next to group number 4. But let's go ahead and continue on. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, happiness. I said that all out of order, all of that. But most importantly, motivation and clarity and truth, okay? So that you can move forward along this journey. Now, if you enjoyed this video enough, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to donate to the channel, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required. Let's get into your last messages. Purity. This is what I'm talking about. The color white is coming through here with the dove that I was talking about, and now this white wolf. This is giving me straight up angelic vibes, okay? Angelic vibes, delight. And look at how this bird is like looking off into the distance, looking off into space, if you will. I feel like that bird is listening to divine guidance. And what's crazy is that in the image, as I'm saying divine guidance, depicted with the bird are other white birds flying higher above it. I was just talking about white. So let's acknowledge our spiritual team, the angels that are guiding us, protecting us. Look at that. And please relax into the safety of their wings. Healing chaos. Even when all does not seem well, all is going better than expected, better than planned, because it's not our plan. Oh, God's plan. Hello. Come on, all these angels, and I kept talking about white and feathers and doves. You have to believe. We need you to believe a little bit harder. We need you to dream a little bit bigger. We need you to dig a little bit deeper. We need you to go a little bit harder. I feel like there's something that you are being called to ignite in your life, or at least potentially ignite. Like start planning for it. If you've been wanting to add some things, take away some things to whatever this may be, all right, do that. Add, take away, edit in whatever way you need to. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading right here. Thank you so much, and let's get into part 2. And here we are. Don't be fooled, there are only 2 groups, all right? Group number 1 is the blue lace agate and the tourmaline or tourmalated quartz with the vice versa tarot and half of the tea leaf deck for group number 1. Group number 2 is turquoise and amethyst with the sacred destiny oracle and the other half of the tea leaf. So remember, there's only 2 groups. And stay tuned to the very end for the final collective message, if you feel called. So if you selected dynamic duo number 1 with the blue lace agate and the tourmaline or tourmalated quartz, then this is your reading. So let's go ahead and find out, what is it that your future self wants to communicate at this time to you? I'm hearing take it easy. And my hands just, I got lighter. I feel like I want to move slower. I feel like I want to, I'm getting this energy of ice. Chill out. Chill out. Your future self is coming to you right now to say, chill out. Look, the moon, chill out. Your fears are simply fears. They are not real. They have not manifested. For some of you, you've turned your back on a situation and you're kind of like waiting for it to overturn, to kind of like, you haven't got anything from it. Like you haven't heard anything from this person, or you haven't got a response, or it's something that you kind of, you tried to bury, but at the back of your mind, you feel like it's going to come back. You feel like in due time it's going to come back around. And this is like a fear that's kind of like had you trapped in a sense, and you don't even realize that subconsciously it is holding you back. It is stopping you from taking certain actions because you are wanting to appear small in some way. You are subconsciously afraid that if you show too much of yourself, if you say too much, if you shine too bright, that it will all come crashing down because of this situation. I want you to take it easy, and I want you to take one day at a time. If it hasn't happened yet, let's not entertain the thought. So the way I'm seeing this is that this is you. The King of Pentacles with the back turned. You've learned the lesson of this situation. But King of Swords, there's someone else here that can talk. This is like that, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you kind of thing. There's someone else in the equation here, someone else who can speak, okay? And there might even be people in connection to this person who also may speak, okay? And I'm seeing that this is someone who is social. These are people that run in high circles, or they have some sort of influence here. They have some sort of esteem. And I'm seeing that you're like, okay, I really hope I didn't step on these people's toes. I hope that this doesn't backfire. Like, let's say that you worked for a big corporation and maybe you didn't leave in the greatest way, and you know that in the future you might want to work at a place that is in connection to them, if not directly work with them. But it's that kind of energy coming through, is like this fear of possible failures in the future, or this future fear of embarrassment, or just the possibility of something going wrong, and you're just being called to bring yourself down from that thought process and just breathe. I didn't even realize that in this image with the King of Swords was this bird down here. So like I said, you've grown wiser about a situation, but I'm also seeing here someone is worried about someone coming back to check on them or something. Remember I was talking about a response, like if someone drops back in or something. Yeah, it's like you're waiting on someone to call something in the night, and then you like wake up and your whole reputation or your whole life is just ruined. Okay, I don't know. Someone just feels like someone is holding something over their head and waiting for it to gain monetary value. It's like you're thinking that someone's trying to, like, almost this energy of blackmail. And let me just say that that isn't real. It's literally just a thought that keeps rolling through and through and through and through. Because we can't prove or disapprove this, but that's exactly why we have to just turn our back on it. This is where you are being called to let go and let God, let go and let guides, let go and just breathe. Just understand that whatever happens in your life is meant to occur. And even when it looks like everything is falling apart, that's when everything is actually falling together. Okay? tell me more about what my group number ones, the first dynamic duo, needs to hear from their future self. Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. This is what I'm saying. Like, okay, so maybe you like broke up with a friend, or you left a relationship, like you outgrew someone, or you guys just went your separate ways, and you're like, yo, like, what if they come back? What if they say this? What if they say that? What if they gossip about me? What if they do this when I make it here? I'm hearing just breathe. I don't even know that song. I don't know. Just breathe. Look, wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. But what is the point of worrying of something that massive, that groundbreaking, if it hasn't even occurred? February. For some of you, this occurred in February. For some of you, look at how this is telling a secret to the ear. And I was just thinking of Aquarius with February, telling the world, telling the masses, telling everyone, telling... What is this about? But February is Aquarius and Pisces energy. Beetle, good fortune. There's this line coming to me by, oh gosh, Quicksand, that song that like went viral, still probably is in some places. Quicksand, type in the rap Quicksand, and the part that he said, the reason I'm popping is all off of hate. Let them talk. Let them talk. Wail, great worry over nothing. So this is your future self saying that whether this does or doesn't happen, it's only going to fuel you. I see that you are literally seeing yourself as an investment, and now you're wondering if other people are seeing you as an investment, meaning like they're trying to hold something over you, or like they're trying to have some sort of thing to hold over your head, some sort of leverage to get their way in the future, okay? So there is this energy of paranoia, of something that you've turned your back on, like I said, but you feel like it hasn't turned its back on you. You feel like it's still watching. You feel like it's watching and waiting in the night to say something. Look, I just thought about the moon. But again, let's talk about fears, situations that have not manifested. They're literally just thoughts. What is that? What is that acronym that they say for fear? False evidence appearing real. Thank you. So don't let false evidence appearing real rule your life or hold you back behind a gate out of fear of appearing too big to be humbled by someone. Trust that everything in life unfolds as it's meant to every single time. And that is exactly how it will unfold every single time. Trust that anything that happens for you is good, but also take this as a sign that, yeah, you're going to be worth a lot. Okay, I'm hearing there's millionaires in this group here. And I keep hearing that line. The reason I'm popping is all off of hate. So just know that everyone that's famous right now gets hated on. Everyone that's rich right now gets hated on in some way, shape, or form. Even people that aren't rich, even people that aren't famous get hated on. Get talked about, get gossiped about, get things held over them. It's life. Trust in karmic cycles, trust in karmic paths, and just keep it pushing, keep doing you. I'm going to go ahead and get a closing card for you guys. Let's get a closing card for my group number ones, the first dynamic duo. Group number one, the first dynamic duo. Closing card from your future self. Closing card for my first dynamic duo. I just want it to fall into my lap. I just want it to fall. I could sit here all day. Look, I could sit here all day. I'm hearing what we can't. Leadership. Don't let the fear of what people may say behind your back, or what people may do behind your back, or what old friends, colleagues, whatever, don't worry about it. When you're going places, when you have your eye on a prize, when you are living in your purpose, when you're walking in your purpose, when you're standing and you speak and you breathe in your purpose, they're going to talk. But just know that all that he say, she say, that the gossips, the lies that they spread, it's in the wind, it only pays you in abundance. Material, spiritual, financial, it only pays you. Illumination. So, let the truth reign out. Let the truth set you free. Group number 1, my first dual group. My twin twins. They're not fraternal. I mean, they're not identical, but this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video enough to give it a thumbs up, please go ahead and do so. If you enjoyed this video enough and would like to donate to the channel, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required, but thank you so much in advance to those of you that do. I know that I always reply to you guys through like Cash App and stuff, but sometimes I can't reach you. But just know that I say thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's go ahead and get into the next group. My group number 2s that selected amethyst and turquoise. This is your reading, and I want you to know that a lot of noise has started ever since I got into your energy. There's like dogs barking, children playing, people laughing, just a lot of noise, okay? I'm hearing a lot of vibes, a lot of different frequencies, so you could be feeling a bit overstimulated here, but I'm seeing that someone is looking for help, seeking answers, seeking guidance in some way, shape, or form here. Your future self wants to come through to let you know that everything is all good, okay? I'm seeing that some of you are feeling inadequate here. You feel like you can't move how you want to. You feel like you feel restricted here. I'm picking up on some 8 of Swords energy, feeling restricted. But let's remind ourselves that the 8 of Swords talks about self-entrapment, okay? Delight. It's all in your perspective. If you are thinking that there is less, there is lack, there isn't this, there isn't that, then there won't be any of those things, correct? Opportunity starts from within, okay? Opportunity starts with appreciation, starts with gratitude. So your future self is coming in to tell you to please start practicing gratitude, because the moment that you do it and stick to it is the moment that your life changes forever. Look at that, forgiveness, because it will allow you to release a lot of things when you begin to show gratitude. It's going to show you that we held grudges in places that we probably shouldn't have. We worry about things that we probably shouldn't have. I'm getting this energy of releasing and relaxing into realizing that life is not as bad as we try to make it seem, simply because it's not going exactly how we dreamed. Okay, abundance. Look, okay, let's talk about the truth of life, the truth of blessings. There is truth in what you have been seeing here, okay? Look at that relaxation. So you have been called to literally relax into blessings, relax into forgiveness, relax into life, so that you can be graced with intuition, so that you can be graced with love, so that you can be graced with light. I'm seeing that this group is stuck in some shadow energy here and not executing it in the best way possible. But I am seeing that if you will open yourself up to your spiritual team, this is calling you to quite literally go outside, look up at the sky, pay attention to nature, and see how you can connect in any way, shape, or form. Even if it's just the only way you can connect is by simply smiling, okay? But I'm just seeing that you're really being called to go outside and feel something for a change. Or you're being called to feel something. You're being called to feel abundance, to feel light, to feel love in the midst of just nature itself, in the midst of life itself. You're being called to just be gracious of what is around you at every given moment here. Healing chaos, exactly. Even when things seem to be falling apart, we are being called to create a safe space for us to feel like we can relax into any given scenario and find the joy in any given scenario and move forward here. So your Your future self is coming through to tell you to practice gratitude and forgiveness, because it's going to allow you to release and relax into the next chapter of your life. And this is like every chapter from here on out. It's like I see you like breezing through the pages of your life here, like just having a good time. It's like you're being called to be like the wind, to just graze the pages of life and just live in those exact moments. Is that a spider on the wall? It sure is. Okay, take that as confirmation. Adventures. Adventures, okay. And we just had the symbolism of a spider coming through here. A spider builds its web and then attracts it, okay. It's funny how I built your cards like this, as if it was a card web. You are at the center, relaxing, showing delight in life, and allowing that delight to bring you opportunities, to allow you to heal through situations, to allow you to move forward so that you can forgive and forget. This is talking about truly forgiving and forgetting, keeping the lesson, putting it in your pocket, but not letting it become your story. Adventures being at the bottom of the deck here. This is you being called to not be the victim of life just because, again, it may not have turned out as you dreamed right now. Career. Okay, so forgiveness with career. So I am seeing something here. Okay, I'm hearing tarot, tarot, tarot. I'm hearing the need to learn to release through tarot. Okay, so take that as it resonates for you, whether that means you get a reading or you do tarot. Okay, take it as it resonates. Fox at the bottom of the deck, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay, so I am also seeing here too, your future self is calling you to pursue this opportunity for yourself to forgive and to release, because you're going to be able to create a career out of this. Quite literally, this is going to be something that you can build with, that you can build off of. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. The moment that you relax and release is when this web starts to kind of spin itself, because you didn't even realize you were spinning it on the way to do all of these things. It's like, okay, you're like, all right, I'm here at the center, but wait, let me go show some joy for life. Let me write some affirmations about opportunity. Let me write this journal prompt about releasing the situation. Let me talk about how I want to move forward from the situation. Let me talk about how I've released this. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. There's a lot of people that you have to forgive for disappointing you. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. I'm seeing that. There is a lot of dissatisfaction in your life. And yes, we can dwell on that broken ring. I'm seeing there's a lot of broken commitments here, broken promises. And yes, we could dwell on that, or I'm going to take the ones that flipped over, and it was only 2 of them that flipped over. Okay, so the 2 that flipped over was dog, protection from a powerful friend. Those broken relationships was literally your guide saying, yo, bro, we've been trying to tell you no. We've been trying to tell you no, but you weren't catching on to that. Spirit's coming through to say, like, look, everything that we've ever taken from you, everything that was ever removed from your life, I promise you it was for your highest good. We would never take something that was made for you. Okay, it would never come down to that. All right, if it was taken, or if it was erased, or if it was removed, it was for a reason. Dog, I kid you not. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover before I break the deck and shuffle again. Come on. Whatever didn't work out, it literally didn't work out because they're trying to let your life work out. Let it work out. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance, because can't everybody sit there to break bread with you, because not everybody wants what's best for you. Your future self isn't playing about the company that you keep. Your future self isn't playing about you forgiving and forgetting, but holding on to the lesson. But don't let it become your everything. Let it be your lesson. Don't let it be your whole freaking story, okay? All right, the future self is really coming through with some big messages here, but I am picking up a collective message that I'm going to go ahead and throw at the end of this reading. So this is a 3-part reading. That's really exciting. So let's go ahead and get into the collective message. Sending so much love to you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the very first link in the description box to make that happen, thegoddessoftheunknown.com. To book your personal reading today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to message me directly to the site, and I will get back with you as soon as possible. And I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, but most importantly, truth and motivation to keep you going through this life. And thank you for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. Thank you. Let's get into the collective message. Alright, so welcome to the bonus message for the collective. If you felt drawn to this, welcome, welcome, welcome in. We're going to go ahead and get started. There was a collective message that was just itching to come through at the end of this particular reading. So if you felt drawn, go ahead and get comfortable and let's see what this message is all about. Alright, so we are tapping into your shadow aspect, your inner child, and dealing with thoughts of wealth, our mentality of how we can progress in life, how we can move forward. We are trying to relearn in order to reprogram here. Okay, so I am seeing a tower back here, and I am picking up this energy of a tower moment with the Four of Cups and the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles coming out here. I'm hearing a desolate chapter. Okay, picking up like a dry desert, Sahara kind of like just dissatisfaction in some way, shape, or form here. Yeah, and we have the Eight of Cups. You were seeking more. You were looking for more. Wow, the Fool. A portion of the deck just fell into my lap, and the Fool was exposed. So this is definitely telling me this is a desire for something new, desire for deeper wealth. Okay, but I'm getting this as wealth of knowledge. Boom, there we go. The Page of Pentacles. You are desiring to learn more. Some of you are wanting to go back to school. Some of you are feeling like you're not gaining what you used to from doing something, okay? Which means that it's time to try it a different way. Look at that perspective here. The Hanged Man in the reverse. This is saying, look, the old way wasn't working, so what can we do? If you see that it's not working, we continue to sit here. What is that going to do for us? What are we here for? Okay, we have the Page of Cups with the Nine of Wands. Okay, it's like we've learned from going through this before. How can we balance out this scale? Okay, so where there is lack, we're being called back to the drawing board to see what is not working and how can we revitalize this situation and this plan. How can we what is that term that's coming through here? Like re-angle the trajectory of where we're trying to go. Like this is going back to the drawing board again, like becoming the student again. All right, so this is a call to you to not be afraid to take a few steps backwards, to take 20 steps forward once you do that. Okay, so this is confirmation for some. Look at that, the Eight of Wands just flipped over, and it's the reverse side where it's like if you feel like something may backfire, I want you to know that it's going to be a positive backfire. It's going to fuel you. Look at that. The Magician is going to fuel you. Didn't I say backfire? It's going to fuel you. Okay, for some of you, you feel like there was some sort of curse or just some sort of negative, nasty energy placed on you, your family, your lineage. And I'm seeing that anything that comes towards you negative. Let me stress that. Anything that comes towards you negative is projected right back out here. Okay, the Nine of Wands, they gonna get bruised. Okay, it's like a boomerang. All right, so anything that you have been going through, I want you to know that this is nothing of external source. Like this is not anything that's working against you. This is just a call to learn more. You're being called to learn more, to seek further. Okay, so I'm hearing seek further direction. Look at that, the Eight of Pentacles. For some it is a call to work a little harder, to work a little longer, to stay a little later. Okay, now apply this to your life as it may resonate. Let's get one more tarot card here. Look at that, the Ace of Swords. But you are being called to usher in something new here. So you're being called to bring on a new perspective. All right, how can we shake the table a bit? How can we shift it? The Seven of Wands coming out here. How can we show that we want this thing to grow? How can we fight for this thing? All right, so there is again something that's not working, and we're looking to see how can we break down this wall, this blockage. The only way through it is to go through it. All right, continuing on with the collective message. Okay, we have I, psychic ability, trust your intuition, and it fell right on top of the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Swords. This is, I'm hearing this is nothing new to you, all right? And the feminine side of my nose just itch, which tells me that this is an idea that has already come to you. This is something that you've already been kind of like hinted. Sorry, it's the ice machine. but this is something that you have already been kind of like signaled towards. Like that's what this Eight of Wands in the reverse is kind of showing. It's not reverse, it's like the back side of it. It's kind of telling me too is that this message already came through, but the Hanged Man in the reverse, the line, your phone is off the line. It's like, why is the phone off the line? We need to put the phone back on the line so that we can get this call when it comes through. Okay, so there's some sort of disconnection here. We have a younger man coming out here. This could be a distraction for some of you that's coming through as well. Let's see what else is coming through. We have a whale, great worry over nothing coming with February. Okay, so I am seeing a great change in the wind here. What is this that I'm hearing? Tomorrow's troubles. Tomorrow's troubles are yesterday's companion? Tomorrow's troubles. Tomorrow's troubles are yesterday's companion. And we always talk about living in the current moment. It's like we shouldn't be worried about tomorrow nor yesterday. Okay, I like the way y'all came through with that, even though it just, okay, it confused me a little bit. Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And these cards, you see how they're like falling, and it's exposing wealth and August. Okay, so this is talking about a change. And with Bull coming out here with fortitude and August, I'm getting this I'm hearing trine, but also duality between Tauran energy and Leo energy. Okay, so that's the Sun and Venus, so there could be something significant there for you as well. But I could go on and on here. Let's continue on with this collective message. Let's get 4 more tea leaf cards over here. So we have wedge, somebody trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Firecracker, excitement here. Okay, so yeah, there's this energy of distracting either yourself or others distracting you. Handshake here. Yeah, like, what is this handshake? What is this distraction? Bad. Take care. Enemies are working against you. So this is just being highlighted to say, okay, hold on, let me... Oh, okay. All right, so this is talking about, remember we were talking about working harder towards something to come up with a new way of moving on it or a new plan. This is a call to not do anything like, I'm going to be quite frank with you how it's coming through. Don't do anything stupid out of boredom. Don't welcome poison into your life just because you're kind of lonely. All right. So this is also just a call to continue to be mindful of the paths that you do create with others. This is just talking about being mindful. I'm also hearing be tactful here. Okay. So for some people, you're also being called to be more professional with some people in your endeavors. All right. Not everyone deserves to get the best of you. All right. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here, is that when these paths open up, let us not make the same mistakes. Don't do anything that we may regret. Okay, that's the kind of energy that's coming through here as well. I'm almost picking up this energy as like a lecture coming through from your spirit guides to be like, hey, when this thing comes in, when we are faced with more what is the term that I'm looking for? When we are faced with brighter days, let us not get distracted by the false this, by this and that and the third. Let us not be distracted. It's like this energy, this Ten of Pentacles, this wise man is talking to his children as if he's trying to give them something and say, hey, do not take this thing for granted when I give it to you. Do not ruin it. Do not let it be tarnished. Do not let others ruin it for you. Okay, this is really a call to protect what it is that you create for yourself and to honor what it is that you create for yourself, because I am seeing this dissatisfaction, purity, and that's what I'm talking about, this newness when it comes into your life. Be mindful of the energy that you allow to come into your life. Be mindful of the lessons that you've already learned. Be mindful of distractions. Just be mindful when this journey begins to pay off for you. Yeah, look at that wisdom at the bottom of the deck here. You're literally being called to simply be wise on this journey. Look at that. Have fun, but be wise. This is like your lecture before you enter a new phase of your life. I'm getting like a new fun prominent phase of your life is unfolding here. And again, you're just being called to not be stupid, quite honestly. So let's go ahead and get your closing messages. We have funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Look at that. You've already gone through that. So let's not force ourselves to go back through it again. Look at that chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. This is what I'm talking about. All those new people entering your life. I am also picking up on a new spirit guide dropping in into your energy as well. So you can expect to definitely feel some new vibes around you. Cain, pay attention to your health. And I am seeing that you're going to be feeling this a lot in certain areas of your body. You're being called to pay attention to your body and see if you can do some research to see what it is connected to, because it's going to tell you a lot about how to move forward. Look at that, bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So just listen to your body, intuitive wise and physically. Thank you guys so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I'm going to go ahead and get a closing card for you guys, and we will close off with, look at this, purification. When it all comes raining down on you, when that sun shower comes through, remember where you started, what you came from, what you learned. Just don't let the newness make you stupid. Like, I can't, look, wisdom has remained at the bottom of the deck. Let's shuffle the cards again, and this will be your closing message. But, oh, okay, so I'm going to take that. Look at that. Freedom, protection. Look at that. Yes, you are free, and yes, you are protected, but still be wise, my guy. Be wise, my guy. Look at that. Courage here. Courage does not entail moving intelligibly. I don't even know if that's a word, but I just got tired of saying stupid. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get the closing deck energy. Adventures. This is what I'm saying. So there is a new chapter of your life unfolding for sure, and you're just being called to be mindful of the lessons that you've learned, and just keep that in your back pocket. Don't let it become your story. Don't let it become the reason why you play victim. Just remember and enjoy life. So this is the message to the collective, is to expect a new, more abundant and fun, loving chapter to unfold in your life. This could be a new opportunity, big or small, but just know that you are on the path to greatness, to success, and everything that you desire, and even more, because there's so much more in store for you than you can even imagine. So let's go ahead and leave this reading right here. I love you all so much, and until next time, take care, be well.